Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alex Padilla Escamilla, in charge of the deployment of the project for the opening new subsidiary for the Beer Star Live CEO Group CAV. The branch office is one of the more streamlined of the business structure a company has at its disposal when exploring the possibilities of expanding its activities abroad. Business looking to expand and the benefit from in the new market need to decide wisely if the new open a subsidiary of a branch their existing company based on the pros of the cons H type of entity. In this meeting, we will present the final product and the all an investigation to determine both the feasibility and the best way to establish the new establishment with or in the brand. Look as the first point, we must establish at the background that verifies the natural passage and the new company that goes this the church. An investigation of the market study was carried out in which the demand and supplies of the project what is determined with the object on the establishment and there is unified demand or vital factor to the deployment of the same one. An analysis was made on the technical operation aspect, that is to say, on the fusion and the operability of the new company, or establish determining factor of the size, location, equipment management, raw material, labor, and engineering of the project. The corporate name of the many, its constitution, philosophical basis, or in the organization were determined. The study and definition evaluation was determined which one is the most important part for the deployment and execution of the project, allowing to determine if in the best term is feasible or not. Finally, after the project study has been carried out of the respect conclusion and general recommendation of the project and established or based of the results obtained. This project carried out with the specification and strategies that will be discussed later, will be viable or profitable, constitute a new level weights on the deployment, thus contributing to the party recommendation on unemployment rate on generate economic benefits for the members of workers. Regardless of the positive numbers and the business landscape that can provide us with the great opportunities for the growth, it's worth mention that we must consider of their purposes, that the value and the inventory for expanding. Having a branch is a turbid dreams for the small business. There is a sign that will tell you when it's the best to do it. So I mention a few. Before opening a new venue, there is a short and long way. Time will dedicate the dynamics of the business that is necessary to go through it, because this is experience will depend of the future of the company. For example, there are 5 tags. First, tags consolidate the business. 2, growth of the identity. 3, community digital management. 4, choose the new premises and the finance. And 5, decide if you will replicate the same business model. Considerate the entry. We must and the company analyze the same companies. They are our branch or commercial term that will have the similarities with those that have decided a venture reopening another headquarters. Most companies they are successful on the race generally have the one seat. It is key to opening the present the commerce's mind. When the business work in the tens multiply to reach more customers, which also speak very well of the place and indicate that it's doing well. Whether is the quality and the food, the price of the or excellent service, The business has had a social and that leads to sales. Adding to the above, we have several reasons that may convince them to start the process. For example, by amount of the market coverage, gains increase of the market and positioning. Now, if the whole business shall hire the profits and good number of the loyal people or radio out the frequenting customers, we have the excellent location. Why do you propose to invest the company resource in the opening another branch for scratch? A micro or SME, small or medium-sized company, must looking for the opportunity to expand its business at all time. Here, we will discuss some opportunities that a company could take and increase its or business. A company that is now looking for new business opportunity will the research and speak lever for the certain point on its life. Our old business come in this moment wherever a few months or years. This forces entrepreneur to look for ways for the growth of the business. Some opportunities to grow a business are, for example, 1. Expanding the size of the store. 2. Creating a second succursal. 3. Opening other stores in different states. 4. Creating the new outlets. 5. Deploying one of the sales agents. 6. Selling of the number of the internet. 7. Selling of the complementary products. 8. Creating a new brand of the same product. 9. Wholesale sales option. And 10. Franchise. When a PNB grows, is a successful and economically profitable, and the times come a possible expansion. However, it's important to know the right time of the opening of a new branch. To take this step implies, I believe, most take into in consideration it's that I will represent only the first step. More expense, responsibilities of the all kinds, more time of the work, and I care with the other factors that, if not fully considered, can compromise the future of the company. 3 fundamental points if they have as an the expansion strategy when opening a new branch. So, cost, market condition, geographic and demographic analysis, spatial plan, human resource. 6. Establishment of the meeting or methodology of the model to duplicate and know to regulate the central or initial headquarters. Once the research this point, we will assume that a company will take care of the planning and consideration what posture to take and now carry out. I will outline 10 strategies to successfully explain our the business. Strategy on the current market, deployment for the more products, choices of new sales channels, choices new sales focus on the added value of the offering, new forms of the promotion, strategic islands, search adapt our business, sufficient deployment of the inventory, improve the newer customer service, and sufficient supplies of the inventory. Now, many entrepreneurs fight when they try to over branches be not implemented. For example, pointing the sales, the software that gives you a ticket, the right people, and training. And an elementary point is pay well this person in charge or later for the plunge. Once the new store I open, this a vital and the prices. It's not only growth but also improvement and operation. That is to say, it's necessary to market and analyze your stories, which the sell more way which leverage, because it's not only open a store for surprises. If you some sold less and even to say the possibility and improve it and expanding on the training on the place. I mean, if this if it's 10 short stores that are really good, 10. So sometimes it's considerating and the when this decide to expansions or to need to the according to the meeting on the market. Where there are the trends on the work road, trial on the road where on the work it. So it's important to know wherever you with business and ready for the second location. Access your current and citation if you time to grow. For example, has your business's place become too small handle customer? Can you tap into market what side of the current location? Do you have enough money to explain? Does your lifestyle outroute you to put in the extra hours? And will the second location increase revenue? If your answer is yes to most of the question about, you might be ready to grow for the company. And you need to have a strategy that covers each step for opening second location. Choose a location to open the second business location, develop a marketplace, create a business plan, set up accounting, get a capital to open the second business location, hire suppliers, buy supplies and inventory, and redo a barn second business location. Bearing in mind that each business type has its own advantage and disadvantage, and the decision of opening one another depends on the activities to be undertaken by the parent the company. There are many benefits to the opening of the branch, such as, for example, great level of the control, cost-effective location, explaining business, access to a new market, and tax benefits. And recapitulating the above, I can only give you your decision, and I can only the policy markets of the company is to explain the capacity for the operation and the serving our clients and the future comments. So I thank you for your here in the meeting and thank you for hearing me.